Boom the bass like this, like this, like this. Boom the bass like this, like this, like this.
Hello and welcome back to another Kerbal Space Program video. The reason I'm doing this is because, you know, it's actually pretty popular. If you look at like the analytics and stuff, it's kind of popular, and I spend lots of time on this game, and so therefore I have the most content for it. It's also really creative. But today I bring this Valkyrie. I call this the Valkyrie. And this thing is gigantic. It is just ginormous. That's what she said. But besides that, I am going to compare it to the largest thing that I currently have available, which is the B-52. Any day it wants to load. There we go. See how much smaller it is? It almost looks puny. Just almost. In fact, it'll go down. I can merge. Look at this. Look at how much bigger the Ugh. Sorry, I'm burping a little bit. Look at how much bigger the Valkyrie is. Let's scoot her up a little bit. Look at that. Just look at that. Just look at it. I mean, just look at it. I apologize for not uploading for like 2 weeks. I can't. My biggest excuse is just school. I'm really busy. Like, I have stuff after school every day. Keeps me busy. And also, another reason it took so long for videos, because I didn't have anything to show. I didn't have anything to do. So I was just playing this game, and I started building another plane. Also built a rocket, which doesn't work yet. I'm still working on the rocket. The rocket, oh my god, it's giving me so much difficulties. I might show it. So this is the Valkyrie. I didn't know what to name it at first. So that says a bit. I don't know what to talk about it, cause it's got everything. It's got a lot of rockets. which the rockets are not. I mean, they are very effective, but these AMRAAM rockets, or however you say that pronounce the name, they're not the main thing. It's more of just of a cover fire. Now, the reason I named it Valkyrie. Let's see if I can do full screen right here. I'll put a link in the description. I want to cut that section out about the failing. I'm gonna fix the thing. Alright, I'm just gonna put a link in the description. It'll show you why I have Valkyrie. It is the gigantic space shuttle off of Avatar. I did not do this on purpose. I just downloaded a new mod. It was one of my. I think this is This is like my second most favorite mod ever. It's the OPT plane parts. It's got really cool wings and fuselages, and it's amazing. And it allows you to build gigantic planes like this. So that's what I did. And it looks like the Valkyrie. I'm like, hey, this looks like that plane from Avatar. I'm like, what's the name for it? So I just searched it. I searched in Space Shuttle from Avatar, and it just pulled up right there. Like, oh, let's name it the Valkyrie, because that's the name of it. But then you have the giant helicarrier, not helicarrier, but I think that's called like the Dragonfly or Dragon something. I don't think I'm going to be building that, because that's a bit out of my range. So this thing comes fully loaded with these airy engines, however you want to say it. They are amazing. They're very efficient. I wish they put out a little bit more thrust, but it says they only put out 725, but I get ripped off. Whenever I do the test, it only puts out 225. Like, that sucks. But look at the efficiency. If you go down, if you look to the right, look at the ISP, it says 850 at sea level. And it's a lot less inefficient. No, it's more inefficient in a vacuum. I don't know the science behind it, but it's awesome. Look at that. Also got a really good gimbal. Kind of like the Rapier. Let me look at the Rapier, actually. Where is it? Rapier's only got a vectoring range of 3. This one's got 10. So that's quite the difference. I thought adding more air would increase the efficiency, but turns out it didn't. I'm like, I was getting ripped off. I'm like, oh, man. So this thing comes loaded with 8 cruise missiles and, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12 AMRAAMs. Let's see how you pronounce it. AMRAAM. I mean, that's how you pronounce it. Don't quote me. I say this all the time, don't quote me. I wish this thing is very low on fuel. Because if you have a look, you will right click on this cargo bay, and it only has, you know, like a 2,000, no, adds up to 3,000 in total. Which sucks. And if you have a look here, nope. I still clicked on fuel tanks. Come on now. You behave yourself. Sorry for the creaking. That's my chair. Where is it? There it is. You look at the fuel tank. It's also hollow. And it has the same amount of storage. These cargo bays and this fuel tank has this same amount of fuel. So, that's a bit of a bummer. I thought it'd have like 10,000. Because I thought it would be solid, but it's actually just a cargo bay pretty much without doors, which is useless. But what I need to change about this is the snake eye bombs, because a lot of times I just drop all my bombs at once, and these have air brakes, so they shoot like shorter ranges. Probably need to do that. I wanted to make this thing just a big bomber. But I kept going. I'm like, man, these wings. I could fit a lot of missiles on these wings. So I just strapped some missiles to it, and then put some guns on the front. I'm like, man, this thing, the guns on this thing suck. So I gave it these goalkeepers. But if you have a look, the yaw range, which is for the way it's oriented, is circled this way. It's got 360 yaw range. I mean, it's on a what's it called? A rotor? I'm not sure, but it has 360. So I had to limit it so that the barrel wouldn't just tear my wing off. So I think it into like right here. I'm just saying random crap. I'm gonna have to watch this video and cut out a lot of stuff. Oh, and OPT. Yeah, let's talk about OPT. Look, in the new update, they let you put fuel in these wings, which I thought was awesome. You just look at it. I mean, just look at it. Just look at it. You put fuel in these wings. In the beta 9.9 version, you couldn't do that, but they did get lots of lift. And with these parts, they were just stabilizers, so you'd have to manually put in fins. But now they come built in. Why are you here? Go away. No one likes you. So I finished this. I'm like, oh man, I just learned how to use these AIs, the AI pilot. I'm like, okay, so what can I do with this? Well, with the big planes, you can't do anything with the AI. They like to crash. They suck. They're very... the AI is really dumb, but... I mean, the only thing the AI is good at is shooting, and that's not even the pilot. That's the freaking weapons manager. I have to admit, it is very good at shooting, but it's not very good at its weapons choice. Probably need to update the BD armory. So when I learned that I could use these AI pilots, I wanted to have, like, I wanted to treat it just like Valkyrie in Avatar, but that's not why, because I had no clue what it was until the very, very end. So, like, oh man, I should have just planes like circle around it, kind of like it's a mothership. That's awesome. So, turns out planes don't do that. They just, yeah, AI is, you can't make it follow something. You can use a missile guidance, but once you use the missile guidance, it doesn't stop no matter what you do, and it goes straight towards your target. So they wouldn't like fly around me or side me. It runs straight into my engine. That would be unfortunate. How about, why is the H over here? I don't have OCD. Nope, wrong one. Come on. Let's just open these bays. Alright. So I got these cluster bombs. Just gonna hit some keys. I think it's actually just 3. I'm pressing 3. Oh. It was 4 and 5. So, they explode in midair, but they don't really explode. That's the clusters being released. If you see all these little particles, you may or may not be able to see it in the video, but you will see the explosions. But now, if I go to the snake eye, you notice that, well, I wish I had the cluster ones for reference, but the cluster bombs, the reticle would not be here. It'd be a little further out. So, I'm going to drop them. See, you may be able to see it in the video, probably not. They had air brakes, and they're not clusters, they're just big bombs. So I may just change them to normal bombs, because normal bombs are actually smaller, and I'd be able to fit more in. I have these howitzers. They're not very useful. I use them every now and then, but the range just sucks. They have no range. And then I have these spammer rockets. That's what I'm gonna call them, spammer. I think there's a real rocket called the spammer. I don't know what it's used for. That's just a lot of rockets. Then I have these cruise missiles that go super slow. Like, look at how slow these things go. Oh my god, they just hit each other. No, they blew me. God dang it. It's okay. I could probably fly this thing with one wing. I just had an idea. I should probably do that. So these cruise missiles are really slow. I end up flying in front of them and then getting shot instead of them taking like small losses, and they're just rockets. It's not like they have a crew of 5. You only see it only shows 2 right here, but there is 5. There are 5. That is. I need to learn how to English. All right. I may or may not add the clip where I tried to land. Oh my god, I can't do it! No, come on, no! No! So close! Let's see how far they go. Oh man, I thought the stuff would go further. I don't want to do this. I don't want to add this in the video. I'm gonna do that in another video. What I was thinking of doing was having the AI pilot and it fight for itself, but I've done testing and it sucks. I may have it versus the gunship, because the gunship never loses. The gunship owl. If you're not aware of the gunship, you need to watch the other video. I worked my butt off on that other video, especially the intro. But not the gunship itself. The gunship was very easy to make. There are a few little things that I had to tinker with, but for the most part, it was very simple. It took me like an hour to make or something. But then, I'm going to show the rocket. I've spent over a week on this rocket. No, 2 weeks on this rocket. Because when I make rockets, I go big, or I go home. And that's probably why it's taken me so long. So I have the new start, which is a considerable size. I mean, it is much bigger than your big rocket. People it's like, oh man, look at this giant rocket. I'm like, dude, I have a giant rocket, and I don't consider it that big. I mean, I mean, realistically, this is a pretty massive rocket. In the real world, actually, let's look at the weight. Hatch obstructed. Yeah, I don't care. Unused. Yeah. Where is the weight? What? Where's the weight? Oh! It's right there. I'm gonna look up. No, I can't. I can't look it up. God dang it. I can't look it up because my thing didn't want to work. Actually, I can probably use Chrome. Probably 3 million kilograms. 6.7 pounds. What kind of tons are in this game? Oh god. Are these metric tons or not? I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's definitely metric tons. Oh my god, this thing's... this thing's twice as heavy as the Apollo... no, Saturn V, god dang. But look at how big it is! That's what she said. And what likes to happen... Look, I had just a toaster. All it does is generate heat. Mine generates a lot of heat. Look! It just... Why did it explode? Oh god. I think I've had this issue before. I think this is... I think I'm just going out on a limb. I was having issues with certain rockets not... Oh, yeah. I had issues with rockets with engines that would not fire. They wouldn't burn. Because it said it had no fuel. But it obviously, very clearly, had fuel. So I fixed it. And this is what it does. So, I'm gonna have to fix it some more. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and like it, because they're the same thing. And subscribe. Yeah. Make sure to commentate on my commentating. I apologize for this video, it's not that good, but I haven't posted in 2 weeks. And as always, thank you for watching. I had to poop pretty bad.